Hey everyone, welcome back to Endless Money Pits. This is a 2018 Suzuki V-Strom 650 XT, and today I'll show you a shortcut I found for adjusting the clutch free play. On this generation V-Strom, there are two external adjusters at the lever, one for big adjustments and one for fine adjustments, which is unusual because a lot of motorcycles have a fine adjuster at the lever and a major adjuster at the engine case, like my Honda. From what I've read, there's one more major adjuster on the V-Strom behind the clutch side engine case, but to get to it you would need to drain the oil and the coolant first, and you'd also need to have a gasket on hand for the engine cover. The shortcut I'm about to show you is a temporary solution, not recommended by Suzuki, to keep you from getting stranded if you're not ready to do all that work. The clutch needs to be adjusted according to the service manual when possible to avoid any further issues. With that said, here are the tools that I used for this job. Socket wrench, socket extension, 1/4 inch socket, 4mm hex bit, two 10mm wrenches, flathead screwdriver, and a tape measure. There are links in the description for everything I used. The fine adjuster at the lever is protected by this rubber boot, and the first major adjuster is right next to it. When I tried to adjust it, I found that even with the fine adjuster maxed out, there was too much free play. I turned it all the way back in before trying the major adjuster, but even with them both maxed out, there was still too much free play in the lever. The other end of the clutch cable didn't appear to be adjustable in any way, but then I took off the front sprocket cover to get a better look. I found the clutch cable went to a metal arm that was connected to a spline shaft, so you probably know where I'm going with this now. The angle where the cable meets the metal arm should still be within spec, and I couldn't see any reason why making an adjustment here would cause any problems, but leave a comment if you think I'm wrong. The only concern I have is that this much free play in the cable could mean that the clutch plates are heavily worn and should be inspected, but the clutch is not slipping on the spike, so I think this will be a safe way to adjust it for now. I turned the upper two adjusters all the way back in, removed this bolt, disconnected the spring, and spread the clamp a little so I could raise the metal arm up and turn it one notch tighter. The line on the shaft used to match up with this dot, and now it looks like this, which tightened the cable a fair amount. Reinstall the bolt and push the spring back into place. Back at the lever, I only needed the major adjuster to get the lever free play back into spec. Don't forget to tighten the lock nut like I apparently did. Don't forget to replace the sprocket cover with its three 4mm bolts. This was my first V-Strom video, but I've got more on the way. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe for more of the best DIY videos on the internet. And until next time, just keep throwing money at it.